Welcome back to the Appetizer. As always, I'm Jalen Russell, joined again by former college coach and college player Stephen Russell. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Yep. Today we're talking about the Brooklyn Nets. They finished 38-44 last season, good enough for 8th in the Eastern Conference. They had a pretty interesting offseason. They re-signed Brook Lopez and Thaddeus Young. They also picked up Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in the draft and signed Thomas Robinson in free agency. What did you think of all the additions they had to their team?
Yeah, I think Billy King wanted to get younger and more athletic, and I think they accomplished that. Plumlee was serviceable, but I think Rondae Hollis-Jefferson will give them a little more energy, a little more athleticism. And same thing with Thomas Robinson. I mean, you can talk about Robinson, but the one thing you got to agree with, he's an athletic guy. He has a lot of energy, high motor type guy.
I think he can definitely kind of fill that Tristan Thompson role that he did for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kind of like a poor man's Tristan Thompson, just hopping around, getting boards all the time, a lot of athleticism. Probably not going to score a lot either, but it gives them someone else to kind of bang down low with Brook Lopez.
Right.
Moving on to the people that they lost, they got rid of Darren Williams to clear some cap room, and he also wanted to leave to go to Dallas. They let Teletovic and Allen Anderson and Plumlee all leave in free agency. Do you think that these losses are going to really affect their team a lot this season?
I think Williams is the biggest loss. I mean, it leaves a big void at point guard, and I don't know that they have anybody to fill that void. You got Jarrett Jack, Shane Larkin. Jarrett Jack, I'm not that impressed by. He's had some chances. I like to give the younger guy, Shane Larkin, a chance to run the point, actually.
And it's interesting. It is a point guard-driven league, and they are one of 3 guys in their division that not really have a solid starting point guard. Right. Also, I think another really big part of their losses this offseason was Plumlee. They only really have Brook Lopez now down at the block to really bang down low, back to the basket, big man kind of guy, right, as opposed to one of the stretch fours that it's all over the league now. How do you think that's going to affect their team this year?
I think Robinson can play a little bit of 5 for you. I mean, he's 6'11". He's a pretty strong guy. He's got some size to him. And then I also think that, you could look at Quincy Miller a bit as well. I mean, I think Quincy Miller is about 6'11", about 240 as well. I heard he put on a couple pounds, so he might be a little heavier than that. So I think they can be serviceable backups. But it's actually ironic that we're not talking about the former #1 draft pick in the league.
Bargnani.
Yeah, exactly. So.
I think it'll be interesting also to see, just because both those guys have bounced around the league, and Bargnani, honestly, have all bounced around the league a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how they can take on their bigger roles for this organization this year. But when all is said and done, I have them going around 30-52 this year. It's going to be a down year for them for sure, in my opinion. Finishing around 12th in the Eastern Conference. What do you have them doing?
Sub 500. Could possibly be in the top in the lottery next season. I don't think they're going to have a great season. So.
I'd agree. I really wouldn't be surprised if they're right there with the Knicks and the Sixers tanking through the bottom of the league, trying to get one of the upper draft picks next year. Right. Well, that's all we have for you guys on the Nets today. We'll be back again tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching.